TIL, street food in Vietnam is so available, fast and cheap that international fast food chains like McDonald's flopped after entering. I live in Vietnam and I rarely ever eat fast food chain food. Hell, I can get a full rice meal with soup and a drink delivered for $2. Was in Thailand during December. McDonald has prices similar to a gourmet burger place in South Africa. If it was only that simple. Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Taiwan, and China all have amazing street food, and yet American fast food chains thrive in those countries. It doesn't always work this way elsewhere. I travel a lot in the developing countries of Central and South America, and fast food places there are exploding. There's a growing middle class in these countries and there's a lot of psychology involved. Although it's far cheaper to eat great food at the traditional places, people flock to places like McDonald's. I believe it's all based on a feeling of we've made it, being able to eat in these special places and not where the working class eat. I also see whole families doing it and making it a kinda special treat. Obesity is skyrocketing in Central and South America. That's not the only reason American fast food chains flopped in some countries of Southeast Asia. According to Kantar Market Research Group, the shrinking popularity of fast food chains like McDonald's is owing to their failure to fuse local flavors in their food, something they have been able to do successfully in countries such as Thailand but not in Vietnam. Burger King finds itself in a similar predicament and has been forced of late to shut down 6 of its outlets. Another reason for the declining popularity of American fast food in the country is that Vietnamese people are healthy eaters, and hence calorie-laden fast food is not often a popular choice. I don't like this type of food because it is not fresh, it is fried food which is not good for health, said Ngoc Chow, 35, who still prefers local food despite having lived abroad many years. Moreover, Vietnam also offers a wide array of sumptuous street food, which is far cheaper and more suited to the local palate. However, the Vietnamese have not turned away from all kinds of American fast food. Kentucky Fried Chicken, which entered the country 20 years ago, much ahead of its competitors, continues to be popular in the country. I spent a few months in Vietnam last year and I definitely saw this. Places like Burger King, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and KFC had a premium price and the people tended to be pragmatic with their money. Why spend $10 on food for one person when you could buy 5 banh mi for less than half the cost? There is the street restaurants, but also local Vietnam chains that don't charge a premium price for local food. Regardless though, Vietnam is the place you want to go to if you want cheap, healthy, high-quality food all the time that tastes awesome. Before going I had a primarily fast food-based diet and I lost something like 40 pounds over a 3-month period while there just from eating great street food. I love Vietnam. Was gonna say something but I'm scared the mods might ban me. Once again America fails to invade Vietnam. There was a guy I knew in high school who used to, and maybe still does, justify whether or not something was worth buying by comparing it to how much it would be worth in banh mis. A movie was good if it was worth the 5 banh mis he missed out on for a ticket. I wish there were more Vietnamese street food in America. I live in Thailand, right next door to Vietnam. You can easily eat dinner on the street for $3-4 USD, including meat, fruit, and veggies. Food is widely available at all hours of the day, and even during the COVID lockdown, there was never a fear of not getting cheap, delicious food. We have fast food like McDonald's and KFC, but they are about 3x the price of Thai street food. It really is amazing how well you can eat for cheap here. More likely it fails because the flavor profile of American fast food is unappealing there. Vietnamese food is very fresh and light. Western fast food does well in Philippines, for example, despite a vibrant street food culture. Deleted. I'm a Vietnamese, currently living in Tokyo, and let me put it this way, if I could choose, there is no universe, under no circumstances that I would choose a hamburger over a banh mi. Ever. Best pho I ever had was a small corner restaurant in Hanoi that just had the little plastic chairs and metal tables on the street. It was filled with locals and we wanted to avoid tourist prices, so we stopped there. 50p. Goddamn 50p for the best pho I have ever had. It was amazing. Unfortunately, when we went back a week later to show some friends, they wouldn't let Westerners in as the COVID-19 fears started to kick in. Locals assumed we had come directly from Europe when we hadn't been home since before the virus even existed. As an international school student in Hanoi from 2007 to 2013, I can wholeheartedly say that no fast food restaurant will ever compare to the wonderful street food available everywhere in the city. I think about it all the time to this day. Authentic Vietnamese food is so hard to come by outside of the country. I think the rivalry of street food is one of a variety of reasons for MC's failure in Vietnam. Price is naturally a factor, flavor profile is another. If one thing characterizes Vietnamese food, for me, it's freshness. Mountains of crunchy salad and herbs as a garnish, broths made properly from bones and spices for hours. Bread baked fresh that day. Fish right out the water. How the hell can McDonald's compete with that? Everything is mass-produced for unskilled cooks and packed full of preservatives. Another is the way Vietnamese eat meals. A family won't typically order an entree each, like in the West, but get something like a whole fish, a soup, a salad, and some fried rice, whilst sharing it all out on the table. The experience of eating your own burger and fries alone, again lacks the same vibrancy and sociability. Then you have the banh mi. McDonald's essentially is a collection of sandwiches, something at least originally culturally novel to say Thailand or Japan, where MC does well, but the Vietnamese have been eating bread and meat together since the French colonized them, and again it's cheaper and fresher. I need to fucking travel after this pandemic. I'm fucking tired of the rat race. In Latin America, McDonald's is doing very well, although there is street food available in many Latin American countries, and McDonald's is much more expensive than street food. Basically, in Latin America, if you can afford to eat at McDonald's, you are showing the world you are in the middle class, that you have made it. Street food is for the poor people. I went to Vietnam for 1 week about a year and a half ago. I found a restaurant that looked exactly the same as the one Anthony Bourdain and Obama went to. Got a large bowl of soup with a half chicken, rice, and a drink. I calculated the total and it came out to $2.30 in USD. Also went on an all-day tour through the Cu Chi tunnels and some rivers where they fed me a huge meal and took me tons of places. The total for the whole day with all the food was $20. They said it was expensive. Also went to a nice restaurant/bar in Ho Chi Minh, got an appetizer, 2 mixed alcoholic drinks, huge entree, and dessert. Total came out to $13 USD. The most expensive thing I bought was bullets for the AK-47 and the M15 you can shoot at the Chi Chu Tunnels tour. They were like $5 for 3 bullets, but I think it was worth it because that'll probably be the only time I will ever get to shoot a fully automatic AK-47. If you're there, the guard will tell you that you can't do fully auto. But if you keep asking, he will let you. Great country and great people. Just know if you're a single guy all by yourself, no matter how many times you say you want a real massage, there is a very high chance your motorcycle driver/taxi will take you to a happy ending massage. The big McDonald's in Hanoi was totally packed. There's a lot of tourists who aren't very adventurous with their eating habits.